To go down the river Tara, you should start from raft place in Pljevlja, until the first beauty, which is not easy to row across. First place where boats themselves seek the dock. Bridge on Đurđevića Tara is mythological powerful bird under gorge protectively impending. You should let yourself down the river Tara with a raft, when the sun ripples the rays in its naughty rapids. It is nice when raindrops in clear flows blend together. Rafting down Tara is mighty when thunders shake the pines. It is always great on Tara. High above Tara, Ljubišnja lined up the clouds as counting the centuries. It is said that its contemporary master Herceg Stjepan has made love to his sister-in-law on these slopes. That's how the mountain got its name, Ljubišnja, love sister-in-law. Maybe that's why this beauty draws the clouds over the eyes, as the bride her veil, to wash off the other's blame with her shame. And it has much to be proud of. Nowhere in Montenegro the evergreen trees are not so slim and aim towards the heights straight as arrows. The pastures around Ljubišnja are trembling on summer sun, warm and gracefully as memories from childhood. Wild, cold Ljutica. Rapids from the earth bowel. Trolls make winter of it, crystal ornaments on conifer needles. Husein Pasha Boljanić, imperial vizier, regent of Baghdad, Herzegovina Sanjak and Bosnia Pashadom, but a citizen of Pljevlja, left to his hometown the prettiest mosque on Balkan. In oriental arcs, cupolas and decorations, a proverbial Ottoman's feeling for full enjoyment is visible, and also in addressing to God. So there is a drinking fount in Shadrvan, for murmur to cheer its soul and rest an eye. Under the cupolas, above which minaret of 42 meters is stretching towards the azures, Muslim priests and muezzins are browsing the golden letters, Quran written in gold. When talking about waving of waterfalls, about dance of glass pearls and cascades of Breznica City Park, it is clear that it's not about urban content, but about artistic challenge. Lane for the poets and silent family happiness. Not all roads lead to Rome. Many of them led to Pljevlja. This little town reconciled East and West, mixed people and cultures, Ottoman and Byzantine, Roman. Municipium S, the trace of Roman presence on these areas, vanished in the grass. Waste the efforts for building towns on the land. From former glory and power, some things the memory has written in the stone. The Etretta stayed also, a ball from Roman period, the 2nd century BC. This filigree made by grinding from one piece of glass represent metaphor for sacrifices on the altar of arts. This is because of the technology of that century, when just one master could make just one ball for the whole life. So it is clear why the Etretta has no price. The monastery of Holy Trinity is more necessary to the proud than to the humbled, to opponents than to the worshippers. Here, where waters and birds and fish and stones are found a peace and consolation, and the stick of holy sava rested from a long journey, must also find the soul one who has long ago forgotten about it. No one likes to say farewell, but roads are calling. But if you have to leave, the best way to say goodbye to Pljevlja is Vitara. Above Durmitor, which was believed by people of Krichi to be a holiday place for the gods, Parun, Slav's god, sat into coaches made of clouds, with shadows his steeds reigned, and early autumn presides. He sees the black lake is sleeping, and the boats and the reflection of pines in a bright eye of the lake. In Indian sun, benches around the lake are sleeping too. The shadows rest above them instead of visitors. That is a picture of Durmitor at this time of a year. Here autumns are short. Snows cover the highlands of Žabljak in an instant. Expecting the winter is obvious. Lojanik, the mountain of stones, flatters afore the new snows, like a bride afore an altar. And under this mountain, roofs of small houses are waiting for the new scarves of snow. Devil's Lake glitters in the faint sun. Bluish snowflakes boats. Winter is coming, but in winters, new fairy tales are not made. Old ones are used to enjoy. It is time to finish our story. We passed through these remarkable forests, remarkable lakes. A fair tale of north to leave for you. To tell it near the fire for long nights.